Look, your phone isn't just for scrolling and looking at memes or watching gaming videos. It's a $1,000 per day machine. And honestly, I had no idea what I was doing when I got started a couple years ago. Just like anyone, I got started without any experience. I didn't have much money also. I didn't even know what I was trying to do. But I figured it out step by step by failing and learning and not giving up. So in this video, I'm going to tell you everything I did in a way that's so easy to understand so you can just copy me and do it yourself. Now let's go back to the beginning. I was a broke student. I was trying everything I could find online. I tried dropshipping, which is like selling products from other people's websites, but I made zero profit. I lost a lot of money as a matter of fact. I tried affiliate marketing, which is when you get paid for sharing links to other people's stuff, and I still made $0. Why? Because I didn't have a huge audience at the time, and I still don't. Now I tried YouTube and selling different courses in other niches, thinking that maybe I'd get paid for my videos and make money with AdSense. But again, I made less than $100 a month. I felt stupid, I kept lying to my parents, telling them my business was growing, but in reality there was no business. I didn't want to admit I was failing, so I just kept pretending something was happening, even when nothing was. And then something changed. I decided to start helping agency owners, coaches, and consultants to get more clients by helping them book more sales calls. And I got my first client. That person paid me $1,000. And it wasn't after weeks of back and forth. It wasn't after trying to convince them forever. They just said, here's the money, let's get started. And that moment changed everything for me. Because it proved I wasn't crazy. It proved that what I was doing could actually work. It gave me a kind of confidence I had never felt before. I remember just staring at the screen, seeing the payment come through and thinking, this is real. It was the best feeling ever. So now, I'm going to tell you step by step what I did differently so you can do it too. I'm going to break it down into 5 simple steps that anyone can follow, even if you have no idea what you're doing right now. Now, unfortunately, we're not allowed to share everything on YouTube, which is why I've recorded a free video to show you how I made over $1,000 a day in profit from my laptop. And right now, we're also offering a few free consultation calls with me or my team to help you come up with a game plan to reach financial freedom in 90 days or less using the PTP method. Now, I highly suggest you click the link in the description below when you're done watching this video. But be quick, because spots speed up extremely fast and soon we'll be forced to take the video down. The first step is to create your offer. Now, this is the most important part right now. With your offer, you're not trying to invent something new at first. You're not trying to build a billion-dollar company. You're just trying to help people solve a problem, that's all. If someone is struggling with something and you can help, that's an offer. It could be anything. Maybe you know how to lose weight so you can help people do that. That is an offer. Maybe you know how to fix resumes so people get jobs. That's a very good offer. Maybe you're good at helping people to stay organized. That's an offer too. You don't need to be the best in the world. You just need to know a little bit more than the person you're helping. You take that knowledge and you turn it into a service. You say, I can help you go from where you are right now to where you want to be. That is what people pay for. You're not selling your time. You're selling a result. That's the big difference. You're not saying, pay me for 1 hour. You're saying, pay me to help you reach this goal. Step 2 is to get people to see your offer. This part is called traffic. Traffic just means attention. You need people to see what you're offering so they can say yes to it. And the best way to do that, especially when you're just starting, is to use short-form content. I'm talking about TikToks, Instagram Reels, and even YouTube Shorts. These videos are fast to make and they can reach a lot of people without you spending any money. Now, the way you make them is simple. First, you say something that makes people stop and listen. That's your hook. Then, you give them something helpful. That's the value. And then, you tell them what to do next. That's your call to action. You can say something like, send me a message if you want help. That's it. Make a few videos like that every day. Don't worry about being perfect. Just be clear and helpful. And while your videos are out there working for you, you should also be starting conversations. Message 50 people a day. You can do it while riding the bus, eating lunch, or just lying on your bed. Just talk to people. Ask if they need help with the thing you offer. You're not being annoying, you're not being spammy, salesy, you're just trying to help. And there's nothing wrong with getting paid to help people achieve amazing things. Step 3 is taking your first call. Now this is where people get super nervous. I know I was. The first time I got on a call with a potential client, my heart was beating so fast in my chest I felt like I was going to have a heart attack. I'm not joking, but I did it anyway. I showed up, and you can too. And that day changed my life. Here's what you need to remember. You're not trying to be a smooth salesperson. You're not trying to convince anyone to do anything they don't want to do. You're just talking to them like a normal person. Ask them where they are now, ask them where they want to go, and ask them what's been stopping them. And then you explain how you can help them to fix that problem. That's it. If they feel like you understand them and they trust you to help, they will say yes. You don't need a perfect script. You just need to listen and explain how you can help. The first few calls won't be messy. You might forget your words. You might feel awkward, but that's actually normal. You get better by doing it over and over again. Step 4 is delivering results. This is what happens after someone pays you. Now, a lot of people overthink this part. They think they need to build a big program or buy expensive tools. You don't need any of that. You have Zoom, you have WhatsApp, you have Loom. These are all free or cheap tools that let you work with people easily. You can send videos, have calls, and check in with your customers. Always remember that what matters the most is not the tool you use, it's the help you give. Focus on giving value. Keep things simple. I know multiple fitness coaches who don't have a website. They just use WhatsApp to check in with clients every day, and they get them results, so they pay him very well. And so he kept everything on his phone. Don't make this harder than it needs to be. The only thing that matters is helping people to get the result they paid for. And to do this, you don't need to be a great expert. You just need to be a few steps ahead of the person you're trying to help. Now, unfortunately, we're not allowed to share everything on YouTube, which is why I've recorded a free video to show you how I made over $1,000 a day in profit from my laptop. And right now, we're also offering a few free consultation calls with me or my team to help you come up with a game plan to reach financial freedom in 90 days or less using the PTP method. Now, I highly suggest you click the link in the description below when you're done watching this video. But be quick, because spots fill up extremely fast and soon we'll be forced to take the video down. Step 5 is to improve. Now, this is where most people mess up. They try something once, it doesn't work, or so they think, and they quit. Don't do that. When something doesn't work, that's your chance to get better. Maybe your offer needs to change. Maybe your video wasn't clear. Maybe your message was confusing. That's okay. Every week, try to improve just one small thing. Maybe you rewrite your video script. Maybe you ask better questions on calls. Maybe you explain your offer more clearly. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be better than it was before. That's how you grow. Little by little, 1% at a time. Every step you take makes the next one easier. Now let's talk about the money. When people hear $1,000 a day, they think you need to sell a million things. But you don't. You don't need hundreds of customers. You just need a few. If people pay you $2,000 every month, that's $4,000 right there. And if you help people with something important, like getting more customers, or getting healthier, or saving time, or getting the career they want, saving a relationship, they will happily pay, because the result is worth way more than the price to them. Now, you don't need to work all day. You just need to solve a big enough problem. And when you do that, you can charge more and work less. That's the real secret. Don't chase small money. Focus on big value. And the best part is, you don't need much to get started. You don't need to buy ads. You don't need an expensive software. You don't need to hire a team. You don't even need money. You just need a phone, some Wi-Fi, and a plan. That's all I had, and it worked because I kept going. I didn't give up when it got hard. I didn't quit when it felt awkward. I kept showing up. I learned, I failed, I tried again, and now I make more money than I could ever have made working a regular job. So if I could get started with little money, no followers, and social anxiety so bad I couldn't even speak on the phone, then I know you can too. You just need to take that first step. And that step leads to another, and before you know it, you're making more than your 9 to 5 and living life on your own terms. So it's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. That's how I made $1,000 a day online. And now you can too. Just follow the steps, keep it simple, and don't stop. Now, if you're serious about becoming financially free this year, then click the link in the description below, because I've made a video where I'm explaining how I've been able to make more than $1,000 a day in profit. And right now, we're also offering free strategic calls with me or a member of my team to help you come up with a game plan to reach financial freedom in 90 days or less. But be quick, because we have very limited spots and they fill up really fast. And soon, we'll take that video down. So click on the link in the description below. And with that being said, I'll see you on the other side.